Hello YouTube. Okay, so this is another installment of the holographic flake project. Basically, I've been doing the holographic flake guitar right now. It is in the closet curing. I've just laid all the primer down. I put about 4 coats of primer, smoothed everything out completely, water sanded the primer, made sure everything was completely perfect. I have this right here is sitting in the closet and it's kind of curing. So I'm using high gloss, what is it? Oh, sorry, Krylon, just had a brain fart. Okay, so anyways, like I said, whenever this base coat is laid down, it'll be all black, and basically I'm gonna use holographic rainbow flake. I'm gonna lay that over the black, and I'm gonna stack on a whole bunch of clear coat. It's gonna be very nice. I did my remote control, just to kind of see how this went. Sorry. This is a remote control, and it's got all the black flake in it, or the holographic flake. This stuff is just badass. It's just immaculately cool. Like I said, here's some of the flake you can kind of see over black, and this is kind of like what the guitar is going to look like when it's done. It's going to be very flaky, very nice. So the neck that came off this guitar, I got to give a little background, try not to take too long. Whenever I was young, I tried to do this paint job and I failed really badly. If you'd like to see what that looked like, here you go. Look at this, and I'll explain what it is. So this was a Jackson Rhodes JS30, and this guitar never featured binding. I actually made the binding out of what was it? Shutter. What is it? Blinds. You know, like blinds you have on your windows and stuff. I cut these plastic strips and glued them, varnished them all the way in. Now you gotta understand, I was only like 16 years old, so I thought that was the bee's knees. I thought this was cool. You can see the glitter isn't actually holographic flake glitter, it's like craft store glitter. And I need to get this neck, I need to strip all this plastic off the edges of this guitar. I'm gonna refurbish it. And also I treated the rosewood with stain, and then I clear coated it. Didn't know anything about wet sanding, so there's a lot of clear coat globbed up on this, and also there's glitter where the inlays should be, which I'm going to go ahead and leave that. It's kind of like something from the past. I mean, just a funny learning experience. But as you can see, I mean, the binding that I made is completely stuck to the guitar. I painted all the stuff wrong. Oh, and plus at that time I always thought that it was very cool that Fender had that truss rod line, so I made my own, painted it in. I never knew anything about finish sanding any kind of a clear coat or anything, so I need to completely fix this neck. And the reason I'm going to fix this neck rather than just buying another one is because whenever I was, see, there you go, you can see all that nasty, globby, crappy buildup of clear coat. I thought everything had to be clear coated, and I did, but whenever I did do this, look at this binding. I actually binded over the very edges of the fretboard. I mean, hell, I was 16. I was like, this is what it looks like. Well, it didn't play good. I knew it. So, you know, got unfinished business with this Rhodes guitar. I'm going to completely refurbish this guitar, try to make it nice again. But I mean, I like the way it looks. It's just the craftsmanship sucked. I mean, that was me when I was 15. Anybody who likes guitars, I thought I'd just show you that because it's a hoot. I've had friends laugh at me and go, dude, did you just cut plastic from curtain blinds to make your own binding? I'm like, yes I did. I'm an idiot, I'm sorry. But I don't know, it's a pretty sweet concept. It didn't work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strip the binding off, and I'm going to continue with I'm going to run the paint job all the way up to the rosewood, strip the rosewood down. I'm going to dye it with hair dye so everything's ebonized, and I'm going to leave these old things. But anyways, I got my work cut out for me. Just the refurbishing of this neck is going to it's going to take a while, like I said, and then it's got that strip, all of that. Unfinished business. So anyways, I'm waiting for another kind of flake to come in the mail. I ordered from what is that, TC Global. It's like a flake company, and they do all kinds of car stuff. And now this right here, these are both holographic flake, and they're very nice, but you know what, I'm waiting for the comparison of this flake to come in through this automotive company, because I believe that these might be novelty. In fact, they're probably plastic, and I'm hoping that the ones I get in the mail are more of a glass, because I figure that they pick up, like prisms, they grab light from every angle. I think these lay flat and they give the glitter look. So not to repeat that process again, this is I'm gonna make tons and tons of videos. Like I said, this project is going to be ongoing for like a long time. I think I'm going to take a very long time on it, probably 2 months, a month. I'm going to make sure everything cures the way it's supposed to, all my lacquer. You know what, and right now, I mean, I'm having like breakthroughs. People are telling me polyurethane clear coat, and another guy who I actually trust his artwork because it looked great, he told me, which I have to believe the guy. Hold on, let me find it. This is all my spray paint and everything, and like I said, where is it? Anyways, there's something called Krylon Triple Thick, which I believe is probably going to be the best thing. Here it is. Oh yeah, okay. So Krylon Triple Thick Crystal Clear Glaze. This guy claims use the whole can, and this stuff is the best. But then again, I mean, I've been watching like Guitar Factory stuff where they're saying like, you know, when they're in the factory, they're using polyurethane out of high pressure guns and everything. Eventually I'll get into that, but I've seen people do this with just cans, and given enough amount of patience and high-speed buffing, cutting materials as far as like Meguiar's cut and finish, you can polish out a clear coat. It doesn't matter. As long as it's stacked up right, you can do anything yourself. Then also, I'm waiting for this guy right here. I have a Washburn G5V. This thing was like one of my second guitar 14 years ago. So me and this guy have got unfinished business. It's going to be tiger striped. But yeah, so you know, we're going to see how this holographic flake project turns out. Like I said, I'm working at it real slow, real painstakingly slow, and she's curing in the closet. Like I said, so far the finish on this thing is turning out really, really nice. And when I say nice, I mean like I finish sanded it, I water sanded the primer, I made sure every little thing I could do was smooth, because I mean everything is in the prep work. Right now it has 4 coats. I'm going to do 12 coats of black and about 20 coats of can of the clear. I figured that'll do it and make it look completely professional. And then what I'm going to do is take the high-speed buffer and I'm going to cut everything down. I mean, I'm following everybody else's on YouTube's way to do it. I've been an auto detailer, so I know how to finish sand and everything, so we'll see. Wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna label this video as part 2, and there'll be multiple parts to this, but as you can see, this finish is already starting to look good. I'm just a perfectionist, and I've been wanting this holographic glitter effect flake job for years. I mean, I have to have it. I'm obsessed. So alright, this is Nick. Next video coming up soon.